actual consequences of what's actually happened. So what are the consequences of trust actually being broken? Also, we need to look at the emotional consequences. Again, having trust broken can be a very emotional experience. We also want to look at future-focused behavior. We want to make sure that people actually will behave in a positive way in the future. And finally, people need to be able to be willing to reconcile. And when we see that people not being able to feel like they want to reconcile, we see people becoming frustrated. Now, one theory behind this, why do people actually become frustrated, is the frustration aggression hypothesis. And what this states is that people who become frustrated actually are frustrated because they have a goal in mind, they have a personal goal in mind, and they see another person impeding their progress. So then they're going to actually become frustrated and experience these emotional consequences. So in order to deal with that, we need to be able to reconcile. If we want to move forward, we have to be able to reconcile with another person. And in order to reconcile, we also need to be able to forgive. And this actually takes a lot of work on the wounded party. The wounded party must be able to express how they are actually feeling and what the actual wound was. What are they actually upset about? They also need to understand why this wound actually happened. And they need to be able to do this in an environment that feels safe, that feels comfortable, and that feels like progress can actually happen. In addition, that person needs to be able to actually let go of that wound and be able to feel like they can move forward. I'm sure we've all been in a situation where it's been difficult to work with somebody, whether or not we believe that they were actually wanting us to forgive them or not. And so if we have to be able to let go of that in order to be able to actually help ourselves move forward within the process. So what do? How do we actually fix situations where trust has been broken? And I want to relate this to both in-person interactions, but also specifically to online